Hey everyone! Okay, so start by taking your loaf pan and really nicely greasing it. This is important so that way when you take out the banana bread, it can easily come off. By taking a stick of butter, go around the edges, go around the sides. That is really important. Alright, so once you get your loaf pan pretty nice and buttered up, go ahead and sprinkle some flour. So in a medium bowl, I have flour, salt, cinnamon, baking soda, and baking powder. So keep that in a medium-sized bowl and keep it separately from your wet ingredients. Brown sugar, white sugar, melted butter, and 2 eggs all will be mixed into this bowl. Now, like I said, make sure that this bowl is your largest bowl, because eventually we will be mixing in the dry ingredients. It is really important to separate your ingredients, especially if it's wet and dry. It just kind of makes the bread a lot better and a lot more moist. So go ahead and mix everything in and really mix all the ingredients so there's no clumps. I have 2 ripe bananas and I'm gonna add a 3rd one in. So here I'm just showing you what a ripe banana would look like. It's good that it has spots and it kind of is starting to overripe. That is when it's the best. Taking a lemon, I am squeezing some droplets into the banana mixture and continuing to mix it with the fork. Make sure that there's no clumps and all the banana are really pureed. Now mix that banana mixture into your liquids and go ahead and add some milk. I do not drink milk, so substituting it with some almond milk is just gonna be fine. When you are mixing everything, make sure again that there are no clumps. Why is this important? Because when your mixture is ready to be mixed in with the flour, it is going to be really hard to take out those clumps. So slowly add the dry ingredients. Again, that was the flour, salt, cinnamon, baking powder, and baking soda. And really slowly and kind of gently stir everything together. Here I am adding some chocolate chips. These are semi-sweet chocolate chips. And it's just an amount that you would prefer. There's no real answer to that. Alright, so go ahead and pour everything into your greased loaf pan. Don't forget to scrape your bowl because there's some very delicious and valuable ingredients. And pour it into the loaf pan. Make sure that everything is nicely fitting into your loaf pan and that there's not an excess amount, because when you do bake it, you will have an overfull of bread and the inside may not be properly cooked. So for 325 degrees, put it in the center rack and bake it for 1 hour and 10 minutes. Around the 45-minute mark, go ahead and pull out the rack and check your banana bread to see if it's cooked. So after the 1 hour and 10 minutes, pull it out and see if it is cooked. So you will notice that there's going to be some bread stuck to it and some chocolate. That's okay as long as there's no wet ingredients. That just means the banana bread is really moist. So it's a really good sign. As you can see, it's nice and golden brown on top, and it's good that your loaf has a crack in the middle. That means that it was baked thoroughly and that it is fully cooked. So as you can see, the edges are nice and crisp. They're a little bit darker brown, which is a good sign because that's always the best part. Okay, so this part is optional, but it definitely adds the last and final touches to your banana bread, and that's simply just adding some butter on top. It really gives it a salty finish, but complements the sweetness from the bananas. Alright, there you go. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope that this recipe was really helpful. It's an easy banana bread and anyone can make it.